I'm a citizen from Madrid, but I'm also now an elected member of the government in the city of Madrid. And I work in putting in place direct democracy mechanisms in the city of Madrid. Madrid, the situation in Madrid and in Spain is a little bit, it's very interesting because it's very different from what it was just a few years ago. There was a huge social movement for democracy. This had 4 years later a huge impact in governments because the traditional parties didn't include direct democracy proposals in their programs. So people started to create political parties and people started winning the elections in every city, in Madrid and Barcelona and thousands of cities in Spain. And in Madrid, basically what my work is to make sure that people can propose laws, vote laws, and control what the government does. What we did was to implement the People's Initiative mechanism in Spain, in Madrid, also the participatory budget. But the thing is that we created an online platform so that people would collect the signatures online, people could be able to vote digitally and to make the proposals for participatory budget and so on this platform that we call Decide Madrid. And it's been a tremendous success because more than 400,000 Madrilenians are registered on the platform and they are participating constantly on every new law, on every budget, and they also make their own proposals that if they get support in a referendum, they are laws. So it's a very interesting moment in Madrid. Well, we thought if this works in Madrid, it can work anywhere because before 2015, never in Madrid people had made a direct decision, never in the history. All the decisions had been made by politicians, and suddenly every decision is made by the people. So it could work anywhere. So we decided to allow anyone to copy our platform, to take the source code and implement all those mechanisms in their cities. At the beginning, some cities in Spain started using it, Barcelona and Valencia and some others, but now more than 100 cities all over the world are using it, and even some regions like the state of Jalisco in Mexico, or cities in Estonia, or here in Italy, Torino, all over the world. Probably something like 80 million people around the world had access to direct democracy mechanisms because their governments implemented this platform. So we started thinking a little bigger, and we thought maybe one country could use it. And just a few weeks ago, Uruguay was the first country to implement it at a national level. And we just are thinking how this can change how we perceive cities. For example, why couldn't some cities to coordinate to tell their people, hey, we are the government from Madrid, Barcelona, and Paris and Rome. And the four mayors together say, hello people, what do you want us to do together? And we could make a participatory process, a direct democracy bottom-up process in which people make proposals, people vote proposals, and whatever they decide, these four governments have to do together. Maybe we have to put in place a joint plan for refugees, or maybe make public transportation between all those cities through the air. Who knows what collective intelligence can come up with. But it is a very interesting point in history because people is ready and the technology is there and governments have no excuse to put it in place. So it is very important to make global forums like this one and to have organizations such as Democracy International, because people always ask me in the interviews what is the biggest challenge or the biggest difficulty for direct democracy, and the only answer is politicians. If you ask anyone, anywhere, if citizens want to make direct decisions and directly vote the laws and directly make the proposals, everywhere they're going to say yes. But if you ask politicians, they're going to start giving excuses and putting big problems and saying, well, this is very dangerous. So we need to talk a lot, because they're the few, and the more we talk, the more we realize how feasible and easy is this.